Here's a 500-word story in English about the importance of trust. The rope of trust. In a small mountain village surrounded by towering peaks and thick forests, there lived an old mountaineer named Elias. Known for his strength and wisdom, he was the one people sought out when they needed guidance or help navigating the treacherous terrain. One day, a young man named Peter approached Elias. "I want to climb the highest peak in the village," he said confidently, "but I need your help." Elias studied Peter for a moment and nodded. "Meet me at sunrise tomorrow, and bring only what you truly need." The next morning, Peter arrived, his backpack bursting with supplies. Elias raised an eyebrow but said nothing. They began their climb, the towering mountain casting long shadows across the valley. The journey was challenging. Narrow paths wound along sheer cliffs, and the wind howled, threatening to throw them off bounds. Despite his initial confidence, Peter grew increasingly anxious as the climb progressed. Elias, however, moved steadily, his footsteps sure and deliberate. Halfway up the mountain, they reached a section where the path disappeared. Ahead of them was a wide chasm, and the only way across was a single rope bridge swaying in the wind. Peter froze. "That looks impossible," he exclaimed. The bridge seemed fragile, its planks creaking and ropes fraying. Elias turned to him. "Do you trust me?" Peter hesitated, his heart pounding. I think so," Elias smiled. "Then trust the bridge, too. I repaired it myself yesterday. It will hold if you believe it can." Peter swallowed his fear and followed Elias onto the bridge. The first step was terrifying, but Elias walked ahead, his calm demeanor reassuring. Slowly, Peter's confidence grew. With every step, he began to trust the bridge and himself. When they reached the other side, Peter let out a breath he hadn't realized he was holding. "I didn't think I could do it," he admitted. Elias placed a hand on his shoulder. "Trust is like a rope bridge. It looks fragile, but it's built to hold as long as you believe in it and the person who built it." The rest of the climb was still difficult, but Peter found himself relying on Elias's guidance without hesitation. By the time they reached the summit, he realized that the journey was not just about conquering the mountain, but about learning to trust both others and himself. As they gazed out at the breathtaking view, Elias said, "The greatest peaks in life aren't climbed alone. They're conquered through trust, one step at a time." Moral of the story: trust is the foundation of any journey, whether it's across a fragile bridge or through life's challenges. Believing in others and yourself can transform fear into strength and the impossible into the achievable.